Hey, my name is Jason. Today I want to go through my KitchenAid Food Processing Attachment set and go through it in fine detail and kind of look at the install and everything that's in there. That way you can make a better informed decision. So let's take a look and starting with the actual unit itself. So this is going to be like the little speed section, and then here is where it's going to install into your KitchenAid mixer. So let's take a look at that first and go ahead and put it in place before we look at all the attachments. So you'll notice that there's this little like stopper part, and then this is the drive here. Make sure that your screw is out and that this little piece here is going to get all the way installed. So we want to make sure, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. We want to make sure that this piece is all the way in. Right now it's halfway in, but we wanted it all the way in. Once it's all the way in, we're going to go ahead and crank this down tight and get it nice and secure. Once it's nice and secure, now we can start taking a look at this piece itself. So right now the lid is now unlocked. You can see where there's this little lock button here, and you're going to get it really close to this back section, and you'll see that it'll slide right in there, and there'll be a click and lock everything in place. Now it's unlocked, and then the lid this is where you're going to put all your vegetables and whatever else you want to grind or shred or whatever. If you want to open it up, you've got the larger hole if you're putting large things in, and it also has a smaller area if you're going to put in smaller things, which is kind of nice. Now on the inside here, it's got this piece where it's going to do all the chopping and then shooting out the debris, but then you're going to be able to take this out for easy cleaning. So now let's get into these pieces down here. So I like that it really has this nice, beautiful case for easy storage. You can put all the pieces back in here, and it's beautiful. So we've got this little chopper part here, and that's going to go into the dicer. So this is going to dice and make little cubes out of anything that you have. Once you use the cube thing, this is what you can use to kind of get it all cleaned up and pulled out. Here is our slicer for slicing like tomatoes or something like that. Here is, and on the side, it's going to kind of give you the option of bringing this up and down. So as you can see here, it moves up and down. On the side of the machine has that adjustment to bring it up and down, and that your actual machine itself is what controls the speed. And then we've got our shredder. So if you're making like slaws for cabbage or something like that, you're going to use the threader. We've got the julienne, so you can see where it's going to cut through and julienne everything. Super cool pieces. So like, let's just use this one for example. If we're going to put it in, we can put it in right here. Slide it in place so we can see the height. And right now I'm adjusting the piece on the side, and now we've got thicker slices, and now we're getting thinner slices depending on how you adjust it. Over here, we're going to put the top back on. Like I said before, you got to get it kind of lined up, and then boom, lock it in place, and now it's good to go, and everything's going to start shooting out the bottom. Obviously you can use the bowl that your thing came with. I usually use whatever I'm going to be serving it in, that's the bowl that I'll use, but you could use the thing that it comes in, and then you're able to just put it away. And yeah, it's beautiful, works good, blades are super sharp, highly recommend this thing.